Welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and explore Balamb a little bit before we prepare to defeat Diablos. Okay, this is a gas station. I don't really find any use for it here because you can just run to Balamb. But basically, if you rent a car, you don't get attacked while you're traveling across the world map. Remember, we were driving in a car and on our seed mission to get to Balamb. Interested in taking a trip? Rent a car today. It's fun and safe too. And it's quite a bit of money, 3,500 gil, and you have to buy fuel for it too, and that's about 3,000 gil. So yeah, I just don't find it worth it right now. Let's talk to this guy. Nice to meet you finally. I've heard a lot of stuff about you. Huh? What stuff? Lots of bad stuff. You have to worry, right? You have every right to worry. Hardly, you're a legend here. No way! What did he do? Well, I guess he's most known for doing the most grueling pull-ups. See that sign up there? Once he climbed up there and did 100 pull-ups. Can you imagine that? Yeah, what do you think, guys? Yeah, what do you guys think about that, huh? I think you need some help. I love Selfie. Okay, let's go into this first house here. So there's not much, there's just a guy here with a cat. Meow! My poor hands have begun to shake lately. I feel like my fishing's going downhill now. Back in the days, I used to catch a whole bunch of them Balamb fish and share them with this here cat. And let's talk to this guy. Oh, hi Zell, how are you doing? Hey, how's it going? You know me, I'm always good. Good, make sure you stop by and say hi to your mom. Yeah, this is Zell's town, so everybody knows him. Wonder, and nobody can draw because I already have 100 of each. If we keep going this way, the inn is down here. Let's go check that out.
I'm going to draw a picture of that fish next time. Daddy said he's going to buy me a lot of blue crayons.
Come to the Blue Balamb Hotel, where the sea breeze will take you away. How's that for a catch line? Not in a million years would you be able to come up with something better. Please, blow it out of your rear. Blow. That's it. Blow! What? Where the sea breeze will blow you away. That's actually kind of funny. Maybe not. Okay, yeah, so here's the inn. Staple of Final Fantasy games. Welcome to the lovely Balamb Hotel. Rooms are 100 gil. No, I will not be staying with you, but I will be going up to your room. And every inn room has these magazines in it. There we go. The Timber Mechanics. Found an old issue of Timber Mechanics. You finished reading it. And we learn more about that magazine later. But just make sure whenever you visit a new town, visit the inn room at least, because there's usually a Timber Mechanics magazine in there. And what finding them does is Selfie later adds to her homepage the Garden Festival Committee. The docs are down there, so I guess we can check it out. And basically she writes a little bit about each issue you find on her homepage, so we can check that out too. Nothing here, okay. I thought there was a guy you could talk to, but I guess that's later. Okay, let's go back up here. Let's go ahead and go to the junk shop. Final Fantasy is very unique when it comes to its weapons. Hello! Instead of going to a weapon shop and buying an upgraded weapon, we have a junk shop where you make your own weapons from items you've found from either stealing from monsters, having monsters drop the items after battle, or card modding. And we're going to go over that in a minute because, you know, it's kind of necessary right now. When the weapon is in white, that means we have enough items to make it. But you see that every character has one weapon, and this is their initial weapon. This is what they have right now. You can see the revolver, you know, and the stats at the bottom of the screen doesn't do any changes there. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to sob for a few minutes, and we're gonna go into ability, and I have card mod. And how you get card mod is you go to Gale, you make him learn the card command, which means you can change monsters into cards when their hit points are low enough, and from there you can learn the card mod ability. And I will show you what this does. So you go into ability, select card mod, and it gives you a list of your cards. Look, one will refine it into 5 screws, and you notice that when I went to the junk shop, we had to have screws to make the revolver. So I have 5 Gizzard cards, so I can make 25 screws. So now you know why I got so many cards, and you can just do that with all of them here. See, M-stone pieces. On these, some of them you need more than one. See, 4 will refine 1 rune armlet. 5 will refine into 1 water crystal. You know, some of them are like that. 2 will refine into 1 dynabone. So I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to go ahead and refine all this stuff, so just give me a second here. Okay, so I refined most of my cards. You see, these ones are in gray. That means I can't refine them because I need 10 of each. So that's fine. I'm leaving these 2 here just for some extra cards, and I am not refining my rare cards because I will need them to get more rare cards in the game. So I have squished my card list down by a lot. Let's go into cards. You see, even though I've gotten rid of cards, it still lists it here. So in a way, you know, I still have them. It's kind of like, you once had these to complete your collection. So yeah, I'm kind of obsessive about cards. So let's go ahead and take a look at our items. Let's look at the magazines we got real quick. You see, when you get the weapons magazine, it tells you what you need to upgrade your weapons. So you can go about getting those items. See, this is the initial. Of course, we didn't really need it because it listed it in the junk shop. Let's look at the April one. So we need 1 steel pipe and 4 screws to upgrade Squall's weapon, dragon fin and spider web, and stone pieces. I think that's Renoa's starting weapon, and that's Irvine's starting weapon, but we don't get them till later. Now let's take a look at Occult Fan. Occult Fan 1, exclusive, mysterious monster death. Odell Burke, 67 of Timber, was tending to his field when he found a dead monster after hearing a loud impact sound. Mr. Burke said it occurred while he was making a fence with steel pipes. An extremely strange death. This is when the occult magazines give you clues as to how to find the GF Doom train later on disc 3, I believe. So it's important to get those. I think it's 3 magazines in all. Okay, so now that we have destroyed our card collection, let's go back to Junk Shop. Look at this. Yeah, it's because I refined all those cards. I didn't necessarily needed to find the weapons magazines. It's because I have those items that it automatically detects what you can make. So let's go ahead and refine that. Yeah. There are some items I will not be able to get until later, or, you know, if I spend hours doing more cards. So this is good for now, especially Orion. Orion's awesome now. Okay, and last thing I want to do before I take on Diablos is we want to go to the item shop here. Do you need to buy anything before you go? We carry various gifts, too. we want to buy some items. Let's go ahead and get stocked up a little bit on items. Oops. When I get a little more money, I'll spend some more on items. Okay, I think that's it for prepping for Diablos. I'm gonna heal up, and when we come back, I'm gonna go ahead and use the magical lamp. You can use the magical lamp anywhere, and we'll be defeating Diablos. See ya.